I always tell people now, as much as I love television, now I have a real job and a very humbling, fulfilling, and honorable job. In television, I traveled, I met wonderful people, and just broadened my perspectives in life. But with teaching, you have this magnificent privilege to touch a life every day, and it's much more meaningful for me, and there's more of a balance in my life that I didn't find in television. Your job as a teacher is just to help your students live their lives with a little bit more human dignity and independence and self-sufficiency than before they entered your room. So whether that means teaching them how to wash their hands or advanced calculus, they become a little bit more independent under your guidance. The years of creativity in writing and television, I really have incorporated that into the classroom. In fact, this year we are starting a television production club with my students with autism, which is wonderful for them because one of the critical components of students with autism is increasing their socialization and just connection to their environment. So I'm bringing my love of television into the classroom, which is a wonderful thing about teaching. You don't have to separate the two. In fact, you combine all of your experience into the classroom, and your students love it, and you have fun. And I like to always call it disguised learning because they're having so much fun they sometimes don't realize they're learning. This is something that I really hope to incorporate in all schools eventually, because students a lot of them really love to entertain, and they find when you put a camera on them sometimes or a microphone, it's actually a really great, magnificent corrective strategy. I know myself when I hear my voice on an answering machine, I'm like, oh, I hope I don't sound like that. And it's amazing when these students see themselves on camera and hear themselves on audio, how they take a step back. And it really is helping in the development with students with autism because many of them have issues with personal space and boundaries, and oftentimes they don't read body language or emotions like you and I, so when they actually see themselves and hear themselves, it's wonderful. A lot of people always ask me to sum up or headline, having worked in news, what I consider teaching and how it's really changed my life so critically is that when I worked in television, I met so many different people from President Bush to Beyonce, and I mean this, that none of those experiences are as humbling as is the opportunity to work with the New York City children every single day, because they have a lasting effect on you that you'll remember, forever. So I'm the one that's thankful.